Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here today. It says that I'm live, and so we'll see. Um, First off, I would love to know if anyone can hear me and see me clearly because I'm trying a new thing. I'm not very good at experimenting. Let's see now. I'm going to try to get the live chat up. Good morning, Pure Pondering. Good morning, Stewart's Prepping. 5 by 5. All right. That's great. I'm trying to sit back a little bit further because I have watched myself on television just recently, the last couple of days. And, whoo, there's a whole lot of Andale's face. Hey, darling. Audacity, Donnie. Let's see. I dropped something already, so this will be a wonderful live. I just thought we'd get all the technical whammy jammies. Hey, Teresa Jones, bake a leg and let's dig it. Hey, Melody, Virginia Alexander, welcome in. Good morning, Gigi Naturals Homestead. Lazy days ahead. Hey, Jesse and Patricia Roberts and Conscious Awakening. What an awesome name. Where to begin, Homestead? Look, I did. I got my hair done. She says I look great. Got my hair did. I'm a little blonder than I was before. Sanov, thank you for being here. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate that. So what we're going to do, good morning, the Hoodstead. Yeah, this is the first time that I did it since I got it cut because, when you get your hair cut and the hairdresser does it, it's so much better than what you do at home. Maria Graham, oh, good. Thank you. The sweet spot. Yeah. Look what I have on today, the sweet spot. That sauce. Yeah. That sauce. Hey, best yet. My buddy, Lydia. I'm so glad. Now, look, I do. I'm not one for tooting my own horn. Hey, Nikki, everyday life of an OCD is chick. Oh, good. You're going to make a cup of coffee, Melody. Look here. I have my coffee too from Jewel Cheston's J7409 channel. I look more years younger, 10. Oh, well, dang. I'm going to get this done like this forever. And I put little earrings on for you. But I don't toot my own horn a whole lot. But how can you get MVP for the MIG Grow Off 2022 and not, have a little something? I figure if broke can have a crown, so can I, right? They call me Sunshine. You finally made a live. I'm so glad. You like my little crown? I think it looks cute. Actually, we will talk a little bit about the MIG Grow Off in a few minutes. But okay, so it is 11 o'clock. Let's get started with our ChooseDay, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Thank you. As people come in, I'm probably going to miss a few people. Yeah, she brought out the crown. I did. I'm going to miss a few people. But I wanted to share with you that if you're watching the replay, this is Andale Homestead. I'm Ann. And hey, broke farmer, you see this crown, buddy? You got your crown. I got mine. He's driving and listening. That's awesome. Good morning, Wicked Awesome Gardener and Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. So what we do on ChooseDay is we take a second to choose our attitude of the day. And, when you do that intentionally and consistently, you can change your world just through your own thought process, just through the things that you allow in your mind. And today we're going to talk about courage. I choose courage. So I'm going to read a little something, and I am going to miss some chat. Let me take this crown off. That's all. I just thought it was funny. I'll put it back on maybe in a little while when I talk about the MIG Grow Off. So today we are choosing courage. That comes in many forms, and we're going to learn a little bit about that today. So this is how it goes. We often put God in two boxes. He's either all loving, approving of whatever we do, or judging and condemning us for the way we live our life. But when we choose a box, we miss out on the beauty of the Lord. He is the perfect dichotomy of justice and mercy, the epitome of fairness and grace. God doesn't lower his standards, but instead he extends a hand of forgiveness to raise us up to his level of righteousness. So let this be the year. Let this be the year you go after courage. For years your heart desired it, but worry held you back. You allowed yourself to dream courageously, but you forced yourself to end it at that, just dreaming. But after all this time, let this be the year. Let this be the year that you take deeper breaths with eyes wide open and say yes, running with total abandon in the direction of courage that you have longed to find for years. Go after it on the mountain. Go after it in the valley. Go after it in the silence between the words in your late night prayers. Go after courage everywhere, for wherever you pursue it, God will be there, ever loving, ever guiding, and he will bring you out of hiding, dispelling every fear, giving courage, giving strength. So let this be the year. Let this be the year, y'all. Oops, I kicked the phone. Sorry, y'all. But let this be the year that we do find courage. You know, I have had a little, every year when I get ready to get started in my garden, I think about, should that go there? Is that the right plant to plant with that spot? What do I put in it? How does and you just have to jump in and show your courage and walk forward. And, you know, like they say, you put some seeds in the dirt. So good morning, everybody. I've got my stuff up everywhere. I'm going to try to be able to say good morning to more and more people. Danny Day's Homestead. Mr. Boots and Bounty's in here. Good morning. Renee's Garden. Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad to see y'all. Tiffany, Q to you. Good morning, my darling. Tasha Oshie Grows, my buddy, my StreamYard buddy. I'll never be able to do a StreamYard live without you again. And the Sweet Spot says, thank you all for coming to ChooseDay. Please hit the like button. Yeah, that would be great. If you hit the like button, it does help the channel a little bit. That's Souls, yeah, that's Souls family. We as a team gathered together, and everybody all this time had wanted the recipe for that sauce that we top off, because all of our baskets, everything that we did really, really well. And so they thought it was a secret sauce. And yes, I do have a sauce that I put on. It's a super juice, as T-Nog says, and special sauce that we all can make. Good morning, my granny's garden. And it is something that, everybody's is different. Farmer Q is famous for that sauce that he puts on his things. Hey, sifted some soil. Hey, Mona. Yes. And so, mine has beets and bananas and coffee and 511 and rainwater and, all kinds of things. I just throw it in there. It's purple. And I love it that it's purple and red from the beets. But the sauce that we used as a team is really the sentiment of what the MIG Grow Off 2022 was all about, was being able to grow together in our knowledge, and grow together in our plants, grow together in our caring, grow together in our friendships, So we were that sauce. Okay, y'all. I have a couple of things I wanted to show you. I keep my hair. I'm not used to my hair yet. It's okay. I'm going to fiddle with it a little bit, so y'all give me a break. And this is dandelions from the yard, y'all. I tried them, so hopefully they won't fly all over. You told them about that sauce in the beginning. Yes, right, Audacity Dawning, because when I did a beginning video showing each person that was on the team, I kept saying, we are that sauce. We are that sauce. We are that sauce. We are that sauce. Little did anybody know that it really was us, that we worked together so well and enjoyed each other. So if I'm missing someone in the chat, please forgive me. It's going so fast on the phone that you can hardly reach it. Anyway, these are dandelions that we picked from the yard. It was hilarious. All this is new to me. And so my husband is still surprised at me canning and preserving and all of these things because, hey, hands in the dirt, I'm glad you got your gift. That's wonderful. It's really cool. Maybe you could show it on your channel. That's a really cool gift that you can go through and show people what to do. But when I said, I'm going to go pick all the dandelions out of the yard because we haven't had any big dogs here for a while. Our grand dogs are gone, and they haven't been here for several weeks, certainly not since they've bloomed outside. Oh, I see a couple more. I'll have to go grab them. He looked at me like I had three heads. We were out there picking up dandelions, and oh, the sun is doing something weird. Picking up dandelions, and it was just nuts. It was crazy, the things that we had. I'm going to turn that light off because it is casting a shadow. Sorry, y'all. My setup is so ghetto every time. I don't have one of those fancy ring lights, so I put all kinds of things out, but the light was being weird. So we gathered all the dandelions that we could find, and it seriously was like hunting for Easter eggs. The neighbors were looking at us like, well, what are they doing? I love you, Andale. You love the Lord, and that's the reason. Yeah, I do. I do love the Lord. He's mighty special to me, man. I don't deserve it, but he sure is special to me. So I wanted to share a little bit about the dandelion. It is good for, allegedly, it's allegedly good for urinary tract and liver tract, and it will make you get rid of extra water in your body as well. I'm looking forward to this. It's got all kinds of benefits, and please look it up because there are some side effects sometimes. But one of the reasons why I have begun to gather things from my yard and grow, allegedly, Gigi, and grow things as far as natural herbs, borage. I have borage and chamomile and euthanasia and Mexican sunflowers. There's all kinds of things that I have out there in the yard growing because of a particular young lady that's here in the chat. I mean, yes, we all help each other. We all have wonderful ideas. Hey, Blue Self-Reliance. But Gigi Naturals Homestead was my introduction into the herb world. She's not allowed to talk about it that much because YouTube just pats her on the bottom and says, no, 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 pats her on the hand and says, you can't do that. But the woman is a plethora of information. She's a master grower. She is someone that teaches in such a loving, non-judgmental way. She says, look, this is how we do it. And every single time I have texted her or called her or done anything, this is Gigi Naturals Homestead, she has picked up the phone or gotten on Instagram and answered my questions immediately. I'm just crazy about her. I am a member of her channel. We do talk almost every day. The girls in there are chatty at night, so I kind of turn the messages off every now and again. Some of our members are out in California, so when it gets 11 or 12 o'clock here, they're still chatting, and I'm old and I have to go to sleep. So I wanted to share a little bit about Gigi Naturals Homestead. For the longest time, I called it Gigi's Natural Homestead, but it's Gigi Naturals Homestead. And her link is in the bio here. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm going to talk about that are going to be very important for the giveaway later. One of the important facts that you want to know is their family has jumped off and found their courage. They have been so brave. They have jumped off and they are living in the RV life. They sold their home and they were expecting to move right on to a piece of land, but some things, the Lord stopped that. And they put some things in front of them that they thought, you know what, this doesn't feel right anymore. So we're going to get ourselves an RV. I can't imagine. Just my husband and I living in an RV for hours on end. We would probably, although we adore each other, we would not like each other very much by the end of most days, I don't imagine. And she's away from her garden and she's away from her plants and things. And they do have their chickens. They have their chickens with them in a little hen house. But you do need to go check out Gigi Naturals Homestead. Her about page says, I'm a lover of all things natural. My family is working towards self-sufficiency. And yes, they are in that RV. And I make natural soap. I also can gardening, making herbal tinctures for my family's health. I have made many tinctures because of Gigi's instructions and the things that she's done. So Gigi Naturals Homestead, and her husband is Eco Neighbor. He is equally as wonderful. His channel is informative and it shows peace to me. He's the alligator man that I adore. So if you'll go and check her out and know that they have found their courage and they're currently living in an RV, in an RV park, looking at land, looking at homes. Everything is not all hunky-dory and pleasant, but they're being run. Thank you, Boots and Bounty. I appreciate you being here. I know you got to run. And Maria Graham, when I was growing up, my mom grew all kinds of herbs, and she kept us well. And that's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we all need to do. I am not a doctor. This is my first year of doing anything. Most of these things I have never even tasted. I have goldenrod tea in there that I drink regularly, but I've never had dandelion tea before. And I'm interested in finding it. Now, it's so funny when you see those little yellow flowers popping up outside. They have a whole different meaning. So that is something that you'll want to remember towards the end of the show. I wanted to talk about the MIG Grow Off for just a second because we are all winners. Every one of us are winners. I mean, it just so happened that on that hour and that day, our team was voted number one. That's us. But we're all winners just for participating. There were channels that had never done a video before. There were channels that had never put, or people that had never put a seed in a pot, especially during the winter. I was one of those. I've never grown in the winter before. And I learned so much that honestly, everyone won. Just for being there, everyone won. And I feel like our garden community and homesteading community and friends that we all have here on YouTube kind of showed the world how you can compete and talk a little smack and still remain friends and be friendly. The rules were set up in the beginning. No one to be ugly to each other. If you talk about something, you talk about their plants, not the person. And so what that did was show that we can all grow together. Now, I'm going to put this back on just for a second, just because I can, and it's my love. So, being the MVP of our team, it's just a sweet, sweet thing. We had, yeah, the smack talking was your favorite part, Uncle G. That's right. We just had so much fun together. And honestly, this crown is for everyone on our team. We had Old Ways Garden and Prepping that grew with no heat, no light, under a tent, under a hoop tent thing with no sunshine. I mean, the girl was covered in snow. Danae grew upside down, which was fabulous. Uncle G grew all sorts of wonderful greens, and he was the leader. And y'all aren't going to believe this, but he was the most fun, and he came up with our logo. I mean, everybody, I've got all their list and everything, and GT Grows in Alaska, growing in Alaska in the wintertime. It was wonderful. So that crown is for everybody. We really had a good time. And I want to thank you and appreciate you all. Yeah, that sells. That's right. That sells came through. But it just happened to be our moment, our time. And 15 minutes later, it may have been different. But at that moment, it was good. So I got a little mail. I have a lot of mail, but I had so much that I thought, well, I'll just do a mail call video later because it's too much to do on the live. We're already 21 minutes in, and I wanted to talk about another channel, Yogi Hollow Farm. Now, Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm, even when I say her name, I think of one of the kindest, most generous individuals. And I'll share why later. But they don't have a whole lot of gardening. They're in South Dakota, for goodness sakes. We are that sauce. Thank you, Best Yet. It's cold. It's still cold there. I watched her video today and yesterday, and there's still snow on the ground. Oh, my gracious. I just probably wouldn't be able to make it there. Danny Day's Homestead. Glad you're here. And so she's being brave and starting her garden in the greenhouse and inside in hydroponics. They have turkeys and chickens. Those turkeys were gobbling on that video the other day. And they have pigs, which their little piggies are just so cute. And they may even have some little baby pigs soon. They're hoping for that. But I did win on her 1,000 giveaway, her 1,000 friends giveaway. Yeah, please, Danny. I've got her link, Danny Day's Homestead. I have her link in the description of this video, which, by the way, when you set up something alive on your phone, it's kind of difficult to put stuff in the description. So anything that I don't have here right now, I will put it in the description after this is over. But I do have Gigi Naturals Homestead in there, and I have Yogi Hollow Farm. So I won some things from Yogi Hollow Farm. Now this girl is all over the place. She is a helper with so many other channels. In fact, today, what time is it? It's 11:21 here. Ooh, we only have about 8 or 9 minutes. It's 11:21 here at 1 o'clock my time. It's 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Grandma, that's Mountain Grandma, and Yogi Hollow Farm are going to be going live on the 7 F's, and that's goals. And some of those things in there will help you find your courage. Because if you have it written down on a list, you might be able to find your courage. So I won some seeds and some garden stakes, which are fabulous. And I won some beets and some pumpkin and some spinach and some winter squash and some tags. Can't ever have enough of any of these, right? And so I just love Lisa. She's a support for all of us. I don't know how she has time to comment on so many channels because she's so fabulous about doing that. She'll watch on television and then she'll go back and comment on so many people's videos. She's a big supporter and I love her channel. And yeah, Lisa is the bomb, Mountain Grandma says. She is. She's funny, hilarious, honestly. I love her Friday night lives. I laugh. I mean, they come on late here. They start about 9:30 my time. So by the time they're finished, it's 11:30. Sometimes I might be having the phone and resting my eyes a little bit, but she's hilarious and wonderful. Yogi Hollow Farm. Now, I want to read you a little bit about Yogi Hollow Farm, and then we'll get on to the giveaways and get out of here. So, Yogi Hollow Farm's About page says, we always desired to have a homestead, but never followed through due to life and land restrictions and life changes. We moved to South Dakota. She's in South Dakota. It's cold in January 2020, shortly after the world changed as we knew it. This prompted us to take action, and luckily we had property that would accommodate our plans. Inspired by homesteading channels on YouTube, we started a journey to self-sufficiency. We began with baby chicks to raise for eggs, and now we have a 2-acre farm. So where did the name come from? Because we're not on a large-scale farm. This is very important information, so be sure and listen up. In 2009, we adopted a 5-year-old English bulldog. A 5-year-old English bulldog, that forever changed our lives. His name was Yogi. He lived to the ripe old age of almost 15, and he left an indelible mark in our souls. Hence, the name Yogi Hollow Farm. 3 words that fit together and so well honor his legacy. So their puppy dog, an English bulldog, is where they got Yogi Hollow Farm. All right, y'all, hit that like button for me, please. I just love it that you're here. Growing with Hudson. Hey. Oh, and you like my haircut? I do too. I'm just learning how to work it. I've got a couple of prizes. I'm thinking of you prizes today. No great big prizes today. We did that last time. Oh, real quick. Well, this is a prize, and this is a prize. When I'm dehydrating all my herbs, I'm starting to have a hard time finding containers to put them in, because you just sometimes, when you dehydrate them, they crunch down to nothing, and these little containers will be good for that. So we have this, and we have this. And there was something else I was going to tell you. And it flew the coop. It just flew the coop. But that's okay. Maybe it'll come back. There was something important. Well, couldn't have been that important. I have a couple of questions for you now. This first question is, there's a certain channel out there that has found their courage, and they're living the RV life. They're living the RV life. What channel was that? What channel was that? Be sure and put yourself on live chat, because if you can tell me what channel it was. I see. Gigi Naturals Homestead. Gigi Naturals Homestead. That's right. That's right. Eco Neighbor. Yeah, Eco Neighbor too. Black guy, his wife, their life. Thank you. Thank you for chatting. Thank you in there. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Bake a leg and let's dig it is in there. Now look, also, if anybody wins anything that they don't want, or they don't want it at all, then you can certainly donate it to anybody in the chat. Just saying. But I think these are pretty cool. I mean, it's got a sprayer if you need to spray, and a watering thing. I would like it. I didn't buy myself one. and these little things here. So, Gigi Naturals Homestead, that's right. The chat is going in and out. I hope, am I still clear? Oh, Danny Day's Homestead, she says, we appreciate you. That's so sweet. So, let's see. I want to get back up to, because I believe it was Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. But you guys help me out with if I see the same, oh, live chat. I got to get it on live chat. Gigi Naturals. Yeah, I do. I think it's Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It with Melody. Looks like Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It to you too. Okay, good. Yay! Okay, good. Whew. Thank you, sweet spot, because you and Gigi, I messed around too much. I just subscribed to Yogi Hollow Farm. Danny Days, thank you. You won't be disappointed. She's an awesome person. They don't have a whole lot of gardening there, but she's growing animals, which is something I can't do. So or haven't. You never use the word can't. My grandmama and granddaddy said, don't you use that word can't. You say, I'll try. All right, so let me write this down, Melody from Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It, that you won the first prize. Bake. All right, now for the second question. And let me put myself on live chat. Now, the second question is, where did the name Yogi Hollow Farm come from? Where did they get their name from, Yogi Hollow Farm? What in the world made them get Where to Begin Homestead? I see it. Yeah, 15-year-old English Bulldog. English Bulldog, that's right. Pray for the piglets in July, she says. I got a kick out of watching Yogi Hollow Farm trim those pigtails. English Bulldog. Yes, Yogi Hollow Farm named her channel after a dear precious 15-year-old English Bulldog. Let's see. Oh, here we go. English Bulldog. Where to Begin Homestead. Yay! Yay! Now, Melody, I have your address, and I'm not positive that I have Where to Begin Homestead's address. Mega love to you, Healthy G-Mom. So, if you will please email me at andalehomestead@gmail.com, andalehomestead@gmail.com, and give me your shipping address so that I can ship you your prizes. And I'll try to get them out today. It might not be today, but it will be very soon. Oh, I know what it was. All those other winners from last year, my last big live on ChooseDay. I wanted to just shout them out real quick because everything has been sent out or taken care of. If I could not get something shipped to you, then I PayPal'd you the amount of the item because there were two places, Blues Self-Reliance in England. My Amazon said, what you talking about, Willis? And then for some reason, the address that I have for you, Teresa, Old Ways Garden Prepping, it wouldn't send your gift to you either. But we got it all taken care of through PayPal. So the survival wristbands were Renee's Garden. The solar charger power bank was Teresa Horn, Old Ways Garden and Prepping. Sandy from Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, with her necklace. Heather Lynn, Garden to Table 1. Grow bags, 5-pack of Cell & Gallon grow bags. Linecrest Outdoors 1, my sweet nephew. Purewell water filters, Blues. Self-Reliance got the water filters. Hopefully, with the PayPal, you can get that or something else, whatever you want. You got a lot of plants to spray, do you? Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Good. And the grow light went to Siobhan Jones. I'm glad that she's here. Maria Graham won the 50 pieces of 2 to 3 gallon Mylar bags. I've heard from most people, most everyone. Hey, David Corey with Crop. I'm glad you're here. And most people have emailed me, a bunch of them, saying that they got the prizes, so that's good. Healthy G Mom, she did email, and she got the first aid kit. The vacuum sealer was donated to Grandma Grows, gave it to the Sweet Spot. Yay! So she has a vacuum sealer now. Stuart's prepping, got the emergency solar hand cracked radio. Survival kit, outdoor emergency kit went to Stacy from Hands in the Dirt. And maybe he will share that with us. And a gift card went out to Black's Tropical Homestead, my soil family that I can't wait to see in May. May 20th, 21st, and 22nd, there is a meetup in Georgia. Nothing fancy, no bounce houses, no food trucks, but we are going to meet around a fountain downtown, I think. And I'm really looking forward to that. Also, Mad Acre Farm. Well, Brampton Gardner won this, but she donated it to the second person. That was the grand prize. The second person that won that duck race. So in the number 2 place was Mad Acre Farm, Jamie and Ryan, and they won those. So that was all great. So we're coming up. We're past our time, y'all. I know that everyone is busy at this time of day. Please check out Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm. They go live on each other's channels each week. And today it is Mountain Grandma. And they have the 7 F's, which are 7 goals. And it's a wonderful thing to get involved with it. It has helped me as well. Yeah, you're going to be around the fountain? Oh, yay! I got to go. Oh, I got it. Thank you, Stuart. Good, good, good. I love you too. I love you all. We love you very much. Thank you so much for being here. So, I'm going to close things out. And as we go about our day to day, we can choose to have courage to throw our hat over the fence, to go for the gusto, to let this year be our year. So thank you again so much for coming to Andale Homestead. I'm Ann, and I hope to see you soon. Y'all take care now. Have a great day. Love y'all.